at the 27th day of September 2023. The Minister for Lands, Dr. Tuad Tennessee, say then they can begin tax people them for the land them because of revenue generation. Revenue generation now for make government go able for get money, for raise money for government. You dey tax for raise money for government. A minister say some people we can get land. When they go meet them for the land, then they charge like a for say, then be send the land go school. Or then be they wash the land, or then be they educate the land. So, government self one thing. Government they survive on tax. That is true. Yeah? You dey pay tax for make government able take care of responsibility them. But this government will get now. In your responsibility, et beaucoup par salary. But the minister talk something. He say some man they claim, especially that the provinces, they don't know tuna na free tongue. Eh? We know they na free tongue. They don't know tuna force. Then is Sandy, Doctor Dennis Sandy, him be don't do yun. Then sabi wetin pass there. For then land there. So una na free tongue, una chillax force. It gave effect to now. But now the one in the provinces. Eh? The one in the provinces. Because he make an example. He say right now, like then they say for the feed salon, agriculture. Eh? Well, then they say agriculture. Well, then he go meet some people and for their land. Then he act one kind way for the land for do agriculture. He say, but now, when you go they pay tax for that big land where you feel to say you get. When you not go able for pay the tax for the land, you go sell up. Yeah, it has it. So now a scheme for make people get property when they not go able for pay for, then they go sell her. Eh? Now we go know. First of all, this is for go parliament. I want for believe so. So it's supposed for go parliament too. So then paramount chief them. Now say now they are and they no care. But then paramount chief them. Ugoyayu na parliament. Una sef go concord. Then section chief then other chief then. It's all they say they don't count mutuka for them chief them. Eh? They don't count mutuka so then mutuka then they na for sutra. Also they kikola for sutra the chief them. We give mutuka now. You agree? You agree? What you agreed on? I'm mutuka na 1 year. No go able to take care of her again. I tell you, go realize say you land, it don't go. For pay tax for land, Well, government for raise money through taxation. Land. Most of the people in the provinces. You go listen just now to the minister. The example the way they give of amount. Of amount. Because if you dey claim say you get almost 100 of acres, this you get for sweet. You get for sweet too. I not say not possible, but I say you get for sweet. The land surveyors them at the country. Then you for survey the entire country, eh? The entire country. Because but we can't see the minister. I really want to know how then get for doing. Now we want to sell the land. Now we want to get as deed. Now where you want list the land. Now they that taxation they come inside. The minister they say, oh, they travel, they see beaucoup land them up one. Some people want to do agriculture, some want to only land no more. You know, I let people do nothing at the land. So now when they tax you, when you able to pay the taxation, you go sell her. This not to that tax. Wait, trade, who people let me they pay 2 bob, 5 bob. Not doing this. Not doing this. Because, Mr. Minister, Leone we stay, huh? To radio democracy, la begin the minister kind sign. Dr. Turat Tennessee, you say what thing, sir?
The next phase now is the introduction of land tax for revenue generation.
Yeah. They are talking back, sir, because they tell them why would they introduce the land tax? What you say?
The next phase now is the introduction of land tax for revenue generation.
Introduction of land tax for revenue generation. So not of us say they just want to introduce the tax. They want for make money. They want for raise money. Government wants money. Now I make the taxation the kind side per land business. You there? Yes, sir.
If you sit down inside motorcar from here, you dey go upline.
Bam. Upline. I said they don't know with free tongue. Yeah? Free tongue. Una relax for small no more. Yeah? Una sabi wetin Dr. Dennis Sandy be don't do na. If you dey inside motorcar, you dey go upline. What's it happen this, sir?
You see, say road infrastructure don't improve.
Left. You want poor business. Who's part so? Left no. Continue.
Both ends of the roads, you go see say too much land there where people need to use at all.
Bam. This government then enough for see. What's I go see? Too much land where people know they use. They don't. So you can see them they go up like zoo. If you send up on that thing, now the land they get scouts. No one around Abgada day. You know, say what allow me day. Before make sip, I say I don't pass. I say I'm back, you don't come. I say I'm back, you they pass. I say, what's in the gun? So now I don't know. Say, now then grass then. Now then can even look. Say, yeah, I go find no. Yeah, go find. Yeah, ura gets ya. And they say, na parle mami. Forget. Oba na ura get and they say, na parle ai. Forget her. I ain't get her, Okay. When I go talk to her, I'm parle mami and parle I say, no, sell this. Me pikin a small for so them big. Then go decide what they want to do with them. Okay. Yeah. My boy was a warrior. What's in my boy be fret for back again? Well, until this time, not to pubui they can. Not to pubui they can this time. But how they get for douan? I think and how they able for see. No, so. Then I end the land when they do something, pa. But now listen, I ain't gonna explain for you. He go explain. He say, and they see the grass then at the side of them, and they do not see with her. Okay.
That's what the idle, the land and the day for user for agriculture, for user for manufacturing, etc.
Talk and back.
For user for agriculture, for user for manufacturing, etc.
Karikabari say, if they go na bo, virgin land and plenty, why they no go take the? Elizabeth, it's been a while. How are you doing? If you get for buy land in a salon, if you get land in a salon, on a call le let can listen. Must this say compensate it? Okay. Now listen to the minister first.
So those lands are there. But then no sooner you don't come in, you want make like say you want go do agriculture here and there. So and there, I mean, with all respect to our people, or some people they go charge you like say that land they don't put on school or they don't can't go to a clinic.
Bam. Yeah. He say when you go say you want to do agriculture, not of return. Yeah? We people up like let them get no more now. He say when you go meet her, he say no disrespect to people them, but then go charge you like what sir? How they charge like?
Or some people they go charge you like say that land they don't put on school.
Like say them put the land school or waiting.
Or they don't can't go to a clinic.
Or they don't carry the land go to a clinic. And so then they charge you. Where you go meet them? Forget land for agricultural purposes. I don't know who's part the minister they talk. Yeah. I no go deny him. The part where they talk. The area and the country for agriculture. Che by you just all at school. Who say you don't go there and charge you like say them put land school or them they can't go for clinic? Who's part? Okay. But some areas then they when we don't come across
Then they get medicine here and there.
Then they charge like say then they give the land medicine. Here and there. Everybody say na boo. Left. Who? Because the people can go talk, but if you now for negotiate, if for sabi negotiate, yeah. If for sabi waiting they want. Now the problem with three, okay, like you tip, yeah. When you dey go for land acquisition, if na lease, if na rent, no go today for today. No go today for today. Oh. You have to sweeten them up. Rice, bread, milk, small thing. Yeah? Rice, bread, milk, small thing. You know, go like saying a politician or waiting, no. You get forget that ajo. Now negotiate, you go for go negotiate. Even if now one bail junks. But if now the chief directly they go to, where you infame to for because then chief then go na den compound. Hey, then get tractor, then get mutuka. If na a demand, fair mutuka. No me I dey tell you now. You know go if you go today for today, say oh I see this land, I want to buy am. Are we ready? Ready? Ready no more, yeah? Because if not, egomona. Okay.
So it don't drive away lots and lots of investors in Sierra Leone. As
He say because then they charge the people like say then put the land in school, it don't they drive investors. Not so bad though. But for let the minister give statistics, give names of investors them. We don't come on a salon because of their land there. First of all, where government want take land na yan, who da bufeta? I just to explain to you, see, that if we don't develop in land, now in government don't go tell and say so like commodity. Who da they use? And at the chief back they use. Now the chief back they use. So that one way say don't have lots and lots and lots of investors them per land. This government want me sabi so. Investor can say one land. Not to that man then go give we've got people Nah. Now outside Andy. Now York. Yes, the motherland city. The motherland city. It not happen. The man be pay money safe. We not do anaya. Money be crossed out the family not to promise. How much them be give? Because free tongue first then they charge like say. So if na free tongue you need to talk about, I can understand. And then not for farming. Because now if you go like then Sussex, number 2, John Obi, York. The one they the amount then first $1 they talk about. So I don't know if na the minister they mistake for talk about that one then way then at the highway. We not get control over how much people in the sell land on us alone. Yeah. 2018, this particular area, I buy land not developed. I buy land for 2.5 million at that time per town. As we speak now, and they charge 22 million. Nothing no go there, nothing, no development. Now person ain't go there, ain't go snap something. I can put na Facebook. You can it joy. You can't check on Facebook say land didi, and they call the area a name. Yeah. Now so you end up right now as we speak. They charge 22 million from 2018, 2019 to date. Lights no dede, water no dede. Motoka safe, you pass you drive go there. You know they fast safe. Okay. Must be na point to the point. Let it go.
As a result, we have not been able to move forward.
So, because no, it's like you that full one day. Talk the full answer.
So it on the drive away lots and lots of investors in Sierra Leone. As a result, we have not been able to move forward.
So because the land and they charge one kind way. Because then they charge one kind way. As a result, we're not able to move forward because I don't get investors then.
Because we are not making use of the land resources effectively and efficiently.
Effectively and efficiently. Effectively and efficiently. Yes, David Banksu, that's what I say. Just after Waterloo. For town lot. Lights not the day, water not the day, transport's not the run day. If you mistake, take bike, go inside the. Pass you tell a bike there for wait for you for pulling a door. If not, we're ready for work no more. Before you come on a door. But Musa saying that the high taxes and they get investor not to the land. Well, you're waiting the minister say. Loud you go.
So the one that will be review this policy here, they may see a lot of justification why there should be land tax.
So he say people in there will review. Will review and then see justification say right. For me, they begin tax people and for their land. Bafulaba. Bafulaba. And they call your name again. Wait, so how much people they don't give stars now? Eh? Mariam Bolin, thank you. Jerome Ibrahim, thanks. It look like saying that in two number. Wait till they go on. E. They talk the sweets. I do one left, huh? Patrick Williams, I salute you. Alright, let's continue.
Because if there is land tax, now you are shifting the one we get the if they talk say you are going to pay.
Listen, listen. It don't explain for say then people because then they charge people for land, then they drive people away. So now it talk about justifying the land tax. Yeah? It says so now if land tax day Chaiba he left. Alukaba, thank you for the stars. Christiana May, thank you. So because you get for pay land tax, I mean they no one give stars again. Right. Listen to the justification of the land tax. Talk that side back there, sir. I'm big.
Because if there is land tax, now you are shifting the one we get the if they talk say you are going to pay 10 leones as land tax for 1 acre of land. Then if somebody come and say it will give you 15 leones.
Listen, yeah. If they don't charge you, say you go pay 10 leones. Now example you give but wait, if they can't come up at that 10 leon they safe. Say they pay 10 leon per talk that side the back.
10 leones as land tax for 1 acre of land.
10 leons, 1 acre of land.
Then if somebody come and say it will give you 15 leons for let you utilize that land tax day.
So person come, he say, well, he go give you 15 leons. That means to say, if government don't charge you 10 leons per acre, then the person can say now they give 15 leons for make him use the land, not to buy the buy more, but for use them. That means to say, if they pay for you tax, then you will get small pay on top.
Then you don't know, say yes, at the end of the year, you are paying 10 leons to government as land tax. Then 5 leons they come to you, but then somebody also they use that land day. Maybe it do large scale agriculture. It provide employment.
Yeah, now. So that the rationale. Now this way the minister wants selling markets. Because anything, you forget way for sell them. Now this way the minister wants selling markets. For say, well, before you left and so, lease them, rent them. So the person where you rent to, he go they pay that land tax, they don't yourself get small thing. Bye. Thank you for the stars.
Provide also revenue for government.
So, it go provide employment. Wait again. No, talk that side back.
Provide employment.
It provide employment and waiting.
Provide also revenue for government.
Now that side there. It go make government get money.
In terms of other taxes and other things. So by so doing, you are.
In terms of other taxes and other things. Also other taxes and other things. Again, we anchor with.
In terms of other taxes and other things.
Other taxes. Dr. Turad. Also other taxes. Now for the talk straight to.
In terms of other taxes and other things.
Government go raise money in terms of other taxes and other things.
So by so doing, you are moving the state, but that will not be done embark on that yet. And we are going to make sure that we begin the discussions for make sure say we introduce the land tax in Sierra Leone. But I'll tell you something.
Not tell me yet. Wait. So the discussion don't begin. The discussion don't begin. No. Now, make people are not come today, then they take and say, oh, not to better talk. All right. Say a network, that bridge between Salon and the diaspora, we don't build them. Yeah? We don't build them. Okay, hold on, small. I mean, try for see if that my friend one for talk, but until Sabi now, you say no, hold on first. That's alone. That's so. But let they continue. Let they continue. Yeah. But what I explain, I actually happened to them.
Very important also. Now, if you take Sierra Leone.
So now this explain what I explain to we. If you take Salon, yes sir.
To be precise.
Then a Salon, now the focus but not call northern side. Because I become here about and say, well, I be don't see you don't go snap with Adama Bago, na Banjul, you don't go Ghana, you don't go all them places if now this is go land. But you say no take Salon to be precise.
You will see we get 17,730,000 acres of land in.
Wait first. Even for call the size you the mistake. You say how much we get?
700
No. How much we get?
We get 17,700,000.
That's 300 and 700 or 18.
We get 17,730,000 acres of land in.
17,730,000 acres of land. 17,730,000 acres of land. Now in this alone. Okay.
Sierra Leone, that is what we have.
Now we get
all over Sierra Leone.
Now the one whole country. Yeah? Where government don't check. It's how much money they go make. Okay, what did they explode? I don't know. 17,730,000 acres of land. Now we get to salon. Why are we hungry? Let's continue.
17,730,000 acres.
But let for the mistake this thing. Okay. Talk back.
17,730,000 acres.
Well, you doctor, you get problem with numbers. But not a problem. Now 17,730,000 acres of land. Now we get a salon. Understood.
Now, don't talk say we just target 13 million.
Listen, no. Who said the money get for commodities? Eh? Let's just say we target 13 million acres of land.
Acres of land.
Yes, sir.
If we target 13
yeah, that's it. Yeah, number. Yeah, number is not your good friend. I can understand, Dr. Turad. Number not your good friend, but let's go no more. Because we can no more for us. It's just for call the number. In something that happen. But continue, sir. Continue.
If we target 13 million acres of land.
Okay, 13 million. I don't know if we don't agree per force. Why will they talk back? Yes, 13. If we target 13 million acres of land,
the law say you are paying just 50,000 leones for 1 acre.
Just no. How much CBC? Not to 10 leon. They listen, oh yeah. They listen. That first example, like you say, well, like if you be they pay 10 leon. Now, it don't go an example long go to waiting 50,000 leons. Very what? Yeah? Final call. Thank you for the stars. 50,000 leons before. It be say 10 leon. Now 50,000 leons. Now in the example. Yes, sir.
Across the country. You talk about 6.5 trillion.
Hey! You see how much government go make? Papa talk back. Papa talk it again.
Across the country. You talk about 6.5 trillion.
Bam. 6.5 trillion. Now government go make just for make people and they pay tax for their land. It cater for waiting 13 million. In say na 17,730,000. The land we tell you about the acre and day. It not tell you if they're occupied or unoccupied. It not tell you that. It not tell you. I met Tijan they ask if na old Leone or na new Leone. But they are not be new Leone so big. Eh? At 6.5 trillion, they are not be new Leone. But today, every year, now the government right now, now they go make you know say this first and the passer. They don't check down. Karikaba, thank you for the stars. We comment to the Siama. Mayon Bolin, thank you for the stars. Final call, I see you. Thank you for the stars. You're the YouTube. You know, say you're able to forgive no to son. Alright. Lord continue. 6.5 trillion. Government don't see money.
Leos I go generate from the land resources in Sierra Leone.
In Sierra Leone. I need for go bigger. I need for charge all man. 13 million acres of land. Go give we 6.5 trillion. That if we charge 50,000 per acre. They don't check a number. Hold on. It starts with 10 leon. When at 10,000. Now it don't reach 50,000. Wait slow they go.
Now, 6.5 trillion leons. go give you about $289.2 million.
Yeah. They don't do the maths. $289 million. Now in government they watch right now. Almost half of or past 60% of MCC money. Also on a fee say that money day. If they pay being at the end of the day, would I get for come back? Low they go. Soldier for righteousness, is that you? Thank you for the stars, sir. Appreciated.
Guess what? Our wages and salaries annually for Sierra Leone, for all public and public sector workers and civil servants, is about 240 million.
He said, what the government they spend every year per wages and salary, now like 240 million. So that land tax they go just pay, government will command them. Yeah. He go just pay, government will command them. Okay. And then I'm gonna make it. Hey, ginger be a can na. Ginger cake can ginger not scam. La buy for them picky in the house. We don't buy no way rich na house. Hey, mama, don't can give me the ginger cake. Hey, like catch picky and yanda. He begin bad mouth them. Well, I'll go. The money will go raise, go pay government, will command the salary.
Dollars annually. That's what we need for low for pay with public sector workers.
Public sector workers. Now, una money government defense so for pay una. Every year. Then pay the tax. Una money, well, like that.
Civil servant and public servant.
There, yeah. Chai Bible, you say you agree. Now you say that they afraid for. Okay.
That's what we need, 240. But if you use just 13 million.
You see? Now that day we need 240. If you use just 13 million,
acres of land, then you say, okay, just pay 50,000 loans for 1 acre.
Listen, no. Now we still lay 50,000 loans for 1 acre, okay?
Of land, just 50,000. We nobody no go able to talk say no go able to do that if you do investment on the land.
He said nobody no go say no go able to do them if they do investment on the land. No, seriously, government want for do this agriculture business. They really want for do this agriculture business. Because if they want for do them, now then they go find way now in disguise for say the landowners then they charge boku money, so they self want charge the landowners then so that the landowner in turn not go able for keep the land but then go lease the land, rent the land to a person who one can do agriculture. Then at the end of the day, then person and then go pay the money. Not to the 10 now, then person and they will do their own investment, go add that tax they. So how you want for sweeting people and now for come inside this agriculture? Well, if you be say now, you don't sell the market finally, everybody go inside agriculture. Then we don't ready for go inside now, then you don't count tax now back inside the agriculture. Most of the implements, the way they come for agriculture business, they say they don't pull on. Now they pay full tax. So I now still get a one for feed this Salonia. We want for use agriculture for feed saloon. We want plant rice. Eh? One plant other thing them. But the same agriculture where they try for fertilizer, more people can sign. Now they can begin tax back. What's in the incentive? What's in the sweetness? What's in the only way one lane are grown? We go make somebody follow that really take go inside farming business. I'm not against tax. Let you understand first. But we want car with more people in farming. We want to do all the thing. How they build the barrier back? Okay. Just say, well, if you understand, what they talk? The tax them alone when they go collect, go able for pay civil servants for 1 year. Interesting. Yeah, that's what you say. Crispin Atkins, he say he shake, not shakeable.
We would only raise 6.5 trillion. When you convert it into dollars, you'll have 289.
There again. They don't do the calculation done. $289 million. Then you the para now. Pong. Now in that.
$1 million. So you are able to pay your wages and salaries annually just using land tax with no resort to donor support.
Bam. Then don't know there. Who they get rid of there? Wait. I mean, they can't tell the president of the award for MCC. Who they get rid of there? Who says that how they pay workers there? Who they tax the land them? Who they tax them? No donor support.
In terms of budgetary support for that.
That money they can give per budget. No once again.
So when you don't do that, you reduce the dependence on donor.
Donor. Then donor they get talk with for talk. Then donor they get rid of una. Now wait we.
Support in Sierra Leone. You reduce this question of we depend on outsiders for take care of responsibility as Sierra Leoneans. We are going to reduce that. We become independent. We can take our decisions without making reference to anybody. If anybody comes from outside, we are now talking as equals.
Yeah. If anybody come from outside, would they talk like say we all are comping? Wait for the 289. So we go begin tell people like say we not comping, but we not get lights, we not get water, we not get good, we not get hospital, but we go take ourselves as equals because it's new. We get at 289. Uncle Doctor, what to say the work, sir? Where say take ourselves as equals because we raised 289 million, so we are equals. You know, still they be equal. We'll get 24-hour uninterrupted electricity. We'll get clean drinking water. Not in the city where they talk about borehole, water well. We get good feeder roads them. Now you talk about equal. We get scheme for people away hard time day. Government get a scheme for them for survive. Equal. We're not going to just get 289 though. We don't say now whether they come, we talk like say we all are comping. No, sir. No. Oh, say the work. Not the equally. Not get for the run go Ghana. For speed to business. Run go all the other side. We say because we not equal. No. Not to equal like this, sir. But continue. I just tell you. That equal we say we're all a company now. We're all the same. We're all the same. For 289 million, now don't turn the same. Neoko. But this see, I see MCC be in the stock. But Neoko. Yeah. We not to equal. Now get light bar.
They will make sure we do business together.
Yes. When I equal, they will go do business together.
For mutual benefit.
Benefit to all, two go benefits pa. Sabi that can benefit. We not to one sign now.
Rather than you, they can't dictate to us.
Yeah. Hey. So because of this MCC money, now you don't carry this so. Now you don't carry this land tax. Rather than you can dictate to we. Hey. But for me, man, I was back in noise. Eh? Hey, must this say that now funny millionaire in back account standing. Okay.
So introducing the land tax, they get that kind of benefit that is going to support the budgetary.
Okay. There, it get for support the budgets.
Implications or commitments of government and make our country very much stable. I mean, in terms of business transaction.
It will make our country very much stable in terms of business transaction. Because you will get land, you know able for pay. Person come to say, Kamba, can you give me this land? They do agriculture or la can put manufacturing. And you begin make tumba. And it just go complain to the land ministry. Then can say, Obami, Opa, Oya, Dagi, hey, this land. And so they begin pay for her. Now they go look for that man back. Say, can. You see Amos? Take a no. For Amos here. Okay.
Continue for the way to inside the program, Mr. Minister.
I will just roll out some of the benefits quickly so that we will not lose that trend.
All right, go ahead, sir.
Please.
You not done it. They roll out the benefits.
Right. So you reduce the donor dependence. That is one.
Reduce donor. We not the able to prepare them. You reduce some.
Secondly, also you are going to encourage investment.
How? The payments na yearly, not a monthly. Na yearly, annually. It say it go encourage investments. How?
Because somebody they can away go to the community and know say the land tax na this. So the person where they also na the provinces we know say we na get that land they know exactly what he go ask for when the person says go accept.
So is it that government they try for broke a deal? Like a broker government one be between the one that we get land and supposedly people that they can invest? Is that because as I explain, say person come for can invest, they go meet the person. Okay.
Because the person know what he go pay for land tax. So you can't exploit somebody unnecessarily or the landlord in order to use. So it is going to promote investment.
Or the landlord in order to use. So now so you go provide investment. So what if person not go meet that person there for the land? The person there the script. Nobody no ever go meet and say, like I use the land for do agriculture. So now you still get for the pay this money? But how many people in the provinces we get? Most of them they scrape. No, seriously. It dey talk like everybody within the provinces, they don't go meet, they all say, look, I use you land. People and the way you go, they use yourself, you go see. Eh? Okay.
Especially for agriculture and manufacturing. And when you promote that one, the other effect you get is that you are going to create more jobs in those communities.
They create the job virtually that we aid, that we mind them, and we bring them. And now when they suicide and they, you know, go inside the business, say they don't call leak tax now in face, they say they encourage investment. Eh? Where most places them that first year, first 2-3 year. They know then they do one for you. My Bolin, good night. Thanks. Yeah? Hope so you go get stronger and stronger as the day go by. But I don't think say this is the way for promote agriculture. For begin tax the people and for the land. Say because the land they idle. Okay. Because investment, not to tax force you, they can slap down the person face. You not be given for make money it. Alright.
So you don't get idlers in other communities. You are going to bring more wealth to the community.
Where?
So you are going to move Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is going to move. You increase employment opportunities, skills training is going to be enhanced in those communities.
Hey, Papa God. Oh.
Then above all, I'll take the Western area.
Freetown. When I did it, Western area, the minister don't land.
You are going to curb land grabbing.
Land grabbing. Huh? The minister saying so you go put end to them.
Somebody wants to say he gets 300 acres. We can't put to regulations. You get 300 acres. In fact, if you say you get that ending, if me sit down and I sit, me continue.
Listen, I want to listen here. It starts with 10 leons. It comes to 50,000 leons. What kind of return? Listen the example where they give you.
For sit down at the seat as minister.
If now you sit down at the seat as minister, what do you go do, sir?
If you say you get 300 acres of land inside Western area, I need to talk nothing.
You need to talk. Kalisi Amosi they charge you per acre.
Go bring your documents, come.
Go bring your documents, come. Yes, sir.
We bring the rubber stamp.
A rubber stamp, I'm waiting.
We rubber stamp, and then we now introduce now land tax on it.
We don't rubber stamp, introduce the land tax param. Until now you say get 300 acre, how much you go charge them so?
So where you have 300 acres, there's a don't talk say, okay, inside Western area for one town lot, you are paying land tax of 250,000 or 500,000.
Bam, Hollandi. Upline. Then say there na 50,000. Inside the Western area, you say get 300. You see the example again? 250,000 or 500,000 per acre. Ataya. 250,000 or 500,000 per acre. What's in don't stamp and done? That be say government yande para now. You know they look pin now. Now they say no. I don't want again. Because you're not going to pay safe. You angry? Ataya. See. Then it's a with the feds with 10 crew them. I mean, feds with 10 crew them for that land there. Now, Regent, Gloucester, yes. You see the scheme where they don't count town for the one in the Western here. Then feds to yourself again. Yeah, I say get 300 they can count them. Count the documents slow, see. Where you count and they stamp for you, then they introduce land tax by you. So what's where they introduce the land tax? What's next, sir?
Now you say go fret for let you distribute the land and they let it come on your hand.
Yeah. Now you say go begin look for people and for buy them. Hey, but na can buy me land. Yes. Because inside 1 year, why not give you the money for that day? Let's do example now. Also, let's say if na 300 acre, as in say, 250,000. That's every year. You for a land no more. For a land no more, it will cost you 75 million. Now, 75 million. Then about the 250,000. No. Well, what if they make an 500,000? That going to cost you 150 million every year for pay for your land. Alright. Western area. Now the word of that. I tell you just and say, pay attention to the numbers. I tell you. But Musa said this not right. Why the minister for 30 people because they get acres? Okay.
So more people are going to also have access to land.
They say they want to do harm for make more people get access to land.
And we generate more revenue for the
So then they go generate more revenue for the government. Now the word that family. Introduction of land tax. What's it they don't give the aid man in Africa? Because they don't get for ABO. They don't get for AB better one. What's it they don't give them? Because for them chief they say they don't forget the motoka. Government want for raise money. But government through this land tax, by the minister explanation, they fair way for people for let government be like a broker. And so mission. And so the government they try for play this. Government want money. Welcome on board Alpha. What do you get for Wisa?
Yes, first of all, I want to wish Mr. Oswald speedy recovery, and I pray God will strengthen him in Jesus' name. Interesting, you see some of them ministers there, and at least I can talk. Then they make President Bill, they go on popular every year, every other time. You they go introduce land tax where you know even for let me get a rationalized national land policy. Instead, now land tax you go introduce. When you go introduce the land tax, you add more suffering on people, you add more burden on people. Instead, it's okay, they talk at this place. You see, there are certain things you don't just sit down on an office, you just do something you cannot do. Oh, I don't develop something where they can. You are killing the people. When you listen where the man they talk from start to finish, there is nothing where they benefit the people them. Instead of reap from the people again. It's really sad. Yes, let's shock you simply. You see that surface rent when they pay for them people there on the way they land in the provincial areas, they side in the mind. Now that side they yard and don't get. Not so that you know. That surface rents like when they come in now, not say my particular middle lane at this area, a particular community, then they give them surface rent. Inside that surface rent, that money now way they talk to say they go to pay or waiting and call land and they go for go pull them. Because you didn't expect that money within a village where a great granny that they don't get a land and they don't even get documents for them. When you look at the land in your system, now another two we get the western area and then we get the provincial. The western area, now the government get full control. The provincial areas, them on the upline, Plateau Creole Street, the upline, now the power one chief them. So if the paramount chief they in charge of their land and now make where you want land, you know they go just directly go meet a family member say I want land. No, you they go through the paramount chief. When the paramount chief approve you, then correct you don't get land at the areas then they. Or if the paramount chief they don't get they get their regentship, they get their positions them. Yeah, so you they take their land. Unlike Western area, I did it in the university, a land tenure system as alone. That's the first thing we for don't rationalize. Now that make you find out say it's difficult. Now that make anybody can come out upline or what's then called Kana Western area, you able get money, it go get land. Because the system where they in a Western area is totally different from what's in a upline. So if the minister may really support ready for making a rational movement or that way they don't go in family they left here. Now you begin selling they pay land tax. At the end of the day, sell outside they go live. But how many people are they think so? Can't you think of another? I don't know. Really, something it shock me. Is this what President Leone put the minister there for? Or that's why they're able to appreciate them? Or that's why then they appreciate President Leone's effort? Trust me, it's not good. How would you introduce first in the first in the history after Babu and them? Because that's I don't see. Babu and them, I don't know. Like I say, let people and go back to history. What lead to all tax war? Now some of them here. People, I don't know how they think sometimes. You know, create a means wherein people will benefit more. You say that they pay for land. Oh, then they go make. You see the disparities. When you reach upline, it makes say if like almost 10 euros or waiting they call. When you reach Western area, it's that the money they see the money where they call. It's not done. It's really not done. Some of them people are trust me, they are not there to promote the agenda of the president. The 5 pillars. This is not how you promote it. I don't think this year way like I say if President Leone listen, when the minister all don't develop their proposal, let them go sit down, let them do presentation to you in the president. They get a team of experts, them way good in programming or projecting. When they present, so let them ask some question. When not pass them with presentation, they well, if they go do your homework back. President Leone forget that kind team then they. Not only that the chief, if President Leone not do and the chief minister, this is your role. When you don't hear this thing, they're not going to discuss and to you see say wait till they call that minister or that wait till they call it. Say you know wait till come back, can explain, give me this. Do a presentation how this thing will benefit the president's agenda. These are the things every ministry or every minister you should work to achieve the president's agenda. The 5 pillars the way the president they sell. This is why I they tell anybody, you know, they promote the president's agenda for nothing. They don't even promote agriculture. They don't promote agriculture at all. Somebody don't get the land, the infrastructure land not get documents safe. Try to quantify their land and they now. Go now up now, their land will not get documents. It's not left Western area first. Yeah, you make mention of the Gloucester and so land and they take today, they not get documents. How they quantify their lands then they? So it's really sad number for me. This is it's another news again, no trust. It's gonna make a whole news that social media. This wire, I will they put fire blow this thing so we will continue for blow and take President Bill himself talk under this one because it's too much. Anytime we pass on tax. When I don't tax the businessman and say we know they again now that the poor people and back when they go tax, it's not done. I think another meal for today, sir.
Thank you very much, Alpha.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yes, Tony, welcome on board. What you get for me?
Yeah, Abraham, thanks for having me. Question Cabo Fabo. I can understand, say, we budget driven by donor funding, where some of the grants, IMF money they already get, or World Bank loans them or already take, then they can take for out to the budget for make way before meet government expenditure. You understand the current and capital projects like the OPEX or CAPEX, then what they get. And now in this guy for be sufficient, that means revenue sufficient, so they're not going to be able for we. I mean, they're not going to wait for their money, then they for come before government go able make a decision, which is the best move, because we all know the IMF conditionalities and World Bank know the favor poor country them, like developing countries like Salone. So if we see spike in fuel or everything that would happen as a result of the conditionalities that they. But I feel say the issue of taxes on land not timely, wherein the reason why they say not timely, we still have other gray areas. We still have other places where government can generate. I'm not saying they want for generate revenue, they want for make. We can create services. They can create ways in which you know go tax, but you can create a services or a product wherein government will raise money or revenue through them means then if we fix the healthcare system, for example, we fix them properly, we make sure say we get the right equipment and at the hospital system we have everything that we people they need. Like if I go hospital now, I will be diagnosed of and know exactly what they do me. I will gladly forgo any government hospital because I know see and go left me money because I know say I will get the care where I need. People don't really go there free, they will pay money. So if you go on where people that will be to go Ghana for medical condition, they won't go to Ghana again. Then we'll go salon. We hospital them what we get. And we'll able to attract foreigners them within the sub-region, where then go salon for medical treatment. That aspect they alone go able for generate revenue. And that revenue then they will be able for born government expenditures then we then get without even raise taxes or collect taxes or lands. I can always say Sierra Tell is a classical example. I mean, it's got for do research for sure exactly waiting at orange the revenue generation in the financial statements after EBITDA now earning before interest and tax amortization and everything. And when you look at waiting orange or if we sell they generate in terms of net profits at the end of the year, that alone go able for cover part of government expenditure, at least 25 to 30% of government recurrent expenditure, like salaries for the military or police or teachers or everything. We have so much institutions where government can generate. Let them not just depend on taxes, because the effect of taxes is not a bad thing, because we all pay taxes in our country, then where would they live? Because we all know, see, like Massachusetts, way now they live. In fact, we they call them tax associates. We have taxes now the order of the day. You understand? They avoid them. It's very difficult for make you avoid taxes. You get for pay because governments get for the travel. Then get for the get per diem. Then get for the fuel, the motor them. They have all these expenditures, then we attach. And when people don't want to make money in a salon, especially people that will work for government, not traveling. DSA, but the way then people they call per diem. You understand? Now all their money how they go administrative expenditures and everything. So they have to look at all their operating expenditures and they too much traveling of government officials. Them. The world don't modernize now where you can able to attend meeting through virtual. Not to all meeting get forget government functionaries for the travel go overseas. Cut some of those costs. When you want for really align your budget to your revenue where you able to generate, you get for do structural adjustment or fiscal adjustments. You understand? So I feel say for me, if the government really sincere in fixing the economy, number one thing they get for do, they get for cut down cost. Capital expenditures we then go for make sure safe. They want for give somebody for make road, they able for advertise and get the person we go with the way go give them the best service at a reduced cost. You understand? Not to say you will get somebody who give substandard, but somebody who say at the end of the day able for meets we revenue they generate. I feel say they spend too much. It's not something we're eating. They spend too much on unnecessary things them. And but putting in the way they spend on, they keep cut on her. The man they make projections, say they can able to raise this amount, we go for take care of salaries of workers. Yes. Beside land, they have other institutions they can leverage on. We go before give them money for make them take care of services. Main office taxes now that on land for be a priority right now. No. It will kill people than desire. Let's say, for example, I don't go pay, I don't get this land, I don't go list the land, or I don't go take it from somebody. Then at the end of the day, I not get a better yield. I not even make profits on what I go plant or the things that I go because not to rest no more. Where other cash crops them and some cash crops then the way you go plant, it take years for make you begin generate revenue. pineapple, the plant and this year, begin harvest them to next year. It takes time for it grow. You need to go plant cashew nuts today. You begin harvest cashew nuts next year. It takes time, long time. So you have to have other cash crops. So feel not to just rest. We get for the look at it. Rest. They have other cash crops. Lost in a banga, and they go plant palm kernel. It takes a number of years. You understand? So all the things then we get for factor all those variables then and see how we come up with a comprehensive plan. But me not say land taxes a more appropriate at this moment. Other areas then they would waiting. Even South Post, we can improve on the services of South Post. Where in USA you live affordable for the na keep in and send goods na salon we go reach on time. Not to make I go send goods with and go when nobody no go open and nobody no go thief and nobody no go take money inside me envelope or send all this. Then get and sealed one house and I feel saying that then services then we need for improved on and see how we can for create revenue around those institutions then where we get plenty. Government and businessman, even a certain country in the world they live, government is do business. Government is do business once you create an enabling environment. Transport sector. Now that one area around the way government can still make money. Look the amount of people that way they team up Nigeria. Look the amount of people at the sea. 5 o'clock in the morning, they see picking their wear girls' school uniform. Every day they come all the way at 5 o'clock. Almost o'clock then they reach now, where they can study. Then they wake 5 o'clock in the morning for go school. So we need all those areas, transportation sector, self, the area where we bring revenue for government. If you take the half profits and we don't create or we don't generate from them different institutions and you don't need for go put land, you don't need for go put taxes on land. Just allow land the day. You put all the modalities in place for make you fix your land system in the country. But I'm not say for now. Now the most appropriate or not the most thing we therefore put on Panama contribution. Let them use then just try for look at other areas then we in a virgin areas then we then can generate revenue. I'm take it.
Thank you very much, Tony.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yes, Omar, what you get on this one, sir?
God bless Tony. You see the young man, all type of ideas. How then people have to generate money. What are they? This group of people and they are not dumb. They're all not dumb. None of them don't know any other way how government for generate money outside of tax. Period. Case closed. Now we go home. Then nobody knows Sabi. The one we say in the Booker Washington of all, what they call who call itself JJ Safar. What in the way not tell we 2018, 2017. I remember like at the picture this guy vividly way we sit on 98.1. They talk like say the day way Marabio they take over. Nobody not for worry again about him for eating a salon. Now the same man and they will come back a year or two later. I say, even if them bring 10 accountants there, salon problem they solve. This Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day. Now the same man, this after we talk that, 3 months before this past election, the man said we see them win 3 months. He turned the economy around. Can you believe? The man don't tell we that before they take power. When they take power, I can't give you back talk. And say this is not going for solve. He will say that too. Now 3 months before the election, he come back, he say, I see when I re-elect you again 3 months, this economy will be solved. Can you believe? That tell you, say, Marabio not get no clue. JJ Safa not been get no clue. The bank governor not been get no clue. Every single one of apology, then why all apology them. First of all, I tell you, this guy, I tell you, maybe me working people and they listen. Now them fumble them. Now Marabio boys them. Now my true John. And then pull a this Minister of Lands. My wife know him very, very well. Now I'm pull a and I'm boys and I'm a true job. I hang out folks them. Then guy I not get no clue. Then guy now God want know which school them will go, how them will go to school. Like say, in fact, maybe the one itself will be take art subject in a class back in the days. You will study government. Maybe you go get some kind of a clue. But then guy then so lost. I tell you not try to not fishing a lie. Mother be so lost about this government. GPS, the new version GPS, self-needable now. Who's I right now? That how lost this guy lost. They're not get no clue how to generate money outside of tax. Then guy then so broke. Would they make this as fun? This is not too fun. Then guy then dead broke. Seriously broke. If then guy are not able to pay, people and we help them for conduct election where they say they win. Where the money not even reach 1 million euros for one person. If not to the entire America, I go tell you say 3/3 of America now we defeat them. Agriculture. Outside of France and Italy, now we are the #1 state in America in wine production. Can I see the businesses where the state self they do? Or the city of Los Angeles. Then when I just stay to a city there, this guy, they not get no clue. All them guy at the beach, he don't oversee. Some they don't come out now F because this guy he not can oversee or he not to oversee study. Now F9 Jala or FBC guy. Cause a man I know, I mean working people them. I know very well about that. Now FBC or in Jala, I will secretly ask me wife back. That day, no matter being apology, then guy not get no clue. Then so lost, no new GPS, not able to defend them. So they don't know how to generate money. Now tax, everything tax. If you go now Wataki, you need to see better container than the kind again. Because they don't put tax on people and so much, you just scared for bring market scam. Because when you don't sell down, how you go with change back for let you get dollar back, let you go buy back, with the profit to go left by yam. Would they do business for loss? Then they look for anything. The reason back why they hike the internet and the how them call themselves the telephone thing because it don't put tax back on them. So then self go for jack up. Tax now the only thing what this government know how to do. Anywhere they read the word tax, then they run for goodie. They don't know how to do business. They don't know how to trade. And when they don't know the people and where they trade, now then they follow up. And that now the other big full idea. The trader them now then they help for boost the economy. America they tell you all the time, small businesses. Because the small businesses then pass 20 million. The corporate America, the Fortune 500, maybe they don't even reach 1,000. Even though then they hire. But if you get 20 to 30 million small businesses and they only hire 2, 3, 5, 6 people, then it move people and come off unemployment line. That make the America small businesses. They never ever allow less small businesses then go down. Salon with small businesses and then petty trader them. Then they help. Then they help people them. Then they help the economy. But then Gaia don't know that. In fact, what they do every 2 days, then they drive them. Then they push them go under, then push them go under. Now the one that they bring the market, they come, then they tax them. They don't know how to give them incentive. If you lower the taxes, because if then Gaia dare say they go open report as free port, then the self can bring in market. If you open the port as free port, you get more people where they begin to do business. Now you tell them say, okay, since you need to pay tax, hire people. Then people in return go pay you tax. Simple. But the guy, they don't know anything. They don't know how to do business. They don't know who else. Where you look what Tony they call Serotel. That place for the generate money. How many companies in our way tie with state and federal? That place be for the Serotel for they make money. Now it don't go because it don't almost go. So they don't get any clue. Then guy are they so broke. Then just the wait for any side where Alpha they say why this man not go put then guy together. Say what you don't do in the next 6 months. Then guy and then pull a them. You need to move them go no side. So it don't tell them say the only way out now tax till the word tax. You don't yourself now tax they wake you up. Soon we market people and we traders and we business people and then go to begin the dream tax. Now then dream now freedom. Then they don't sleep the dream the word tax. Or then go to see the letter the spelling tax they come up now then dream. Because this government not get any other clue, they not get any other way how to generate money that just on either tax or then go big. When you see whether you show the man the sweat then this year na New York. He say this 450 million, I don't work so hard for them. The one can take on me hand. I don't want anyway, thank you very much. This is sad.
Thank you very much, Umar.
Yeah.
Yes, Ezekiel, what you get on this one?
Thank you so much, Triple A. Thanks to the panelists and to all listeners. Taxes, old age thing. And I think if we country they remember a little bit of history, we know we think caused the hot tax war, right? Babure. When you not provide the fundamentals to people, the basics they know they, and then you show up, you have to tax everything way they then get way, then they at least live their life on. I not really know who side they want to implement these land taxes, but I cannot imagine go to a village and go tell them say that land where you get yonder, way then they left them for late follow probably for 10 years before they cultivate anything on that, and you say you for pay taxes on that way, you don't get nothing for it. It's it end up for look like it's a subtle way for lay commandeer the lands in other hand. We therefore be careful, really be careful, because very soon then go begin compare. Who side in this who tax they? Nobody know they worry about the basics. That land the way one go there, it protected. Nobody know they. As long as you get all the document, no policeman no get mind for sure because government say want her. You know the difficulty way Donald Trump they face for just build the world, where all the sudden the landowner they say no, per million land you no go pass, you no go put a block there, you no go build fence there. I want for see that water they clear. I no one lay put on there. Even though government get the power for claim government domain, you still get to go certain steps. You know they just go same policeman they all the sudden, with the gun and then the man we get the authority. Not to find behavior this. They teach any good lesson, which kind of lesson they teach the law enforcement for let them just show up for enforce something we not go the right channel. See the problem where people and you say the legal system not they work, let that person grab just not go. Who that they go sue? Who that they go for go sue in a court? For when you send policeman and they for let them go just threaten you now you place without you even you consent. Now who that go be responsible for that? Who's lawyer who judge? We get mine, call the minister for that. It's tough. All this stuff here, all the sudden way down they want to make some, in the same places. The moment people are begin make noise, just now watch the next talk where them go talk. Oversee where they did how man they pay tax for in house. Every year they pay the huge taxes by the property who side land in house day, this, that. But guess what? They worry about, we lights there, not in no day per count, sewage system, they worry about toilet, oh, this, that, la tree or this, that. No, sewage system, they will take care of all the things and they, you get up, you not put anything in place. This idea, so that we could be independent. Man, please, they far force. Paddy, far. I don't even know who that you talk about. Say so that we would talk, who go talk as equal. Who say? Left for talk them day for let with people that feel say yes, you they talk something way they really feel for let them feel good. But man, then no say the place where they try for talk about now die and wait itself. But cool taxes, if you not lay the foundation of things the way you want for tax, charge people and pay, it not make no sense. Like what I say, I don't even know the areas that we don't demarcate for charge these taxes. Because you go apply for the farming way you talk about, when you go lay farm and all that, you want good transportation. You want good road for them at that place there, so that when you cultivate from your farm, you go able for put so I don't even know the one that being where they're ready for going to this farming if them don't get all the fundamentals down, because people like they 2 years ago where they been do that farming around Freetown for my area. They end up with nothing because me contribute to the people that way they do this farming. Send money for let them go. How many acres they put the rest? Nothing. The harvest was very poor, very poor. So just imagine that 58 acres where that family member been go do, and then you pay 50,000. Let's say 50,000 for that acreage, and then all of a sudden it end up with nothing. The one made for eating not been there. So how much more for sale for let you recover? Why? Because the fundamentals about the farming we they talk about in no day, not to the right seed, not to the season was out of line, irrigation not there. So if you miss the rainy season of that particular seed way they talk about, they get better harvest. So I don't even know. We not begin the thing yet when they talk about taxes. Paolo will be effect force how we go involve people and participate farming business. Let's see what in the year go bring. We not begin that day now. All the sudden in a tax business when they go pa. I think we go feed along with the tax money. Thank you so much, Triple A. It's just discouraging.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
What are they talk to?
Yes. Now they talk to Mr. John.
Mr. John, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Okay. I'm glad for who na the admin at this group here. Yeah, I'm glad you want to admin at this group here like this, because this lands minister here, you understand the way they talk say for make tax any land. I already in comment we make where you say 25,000 for tax. I tell you that the most corruptive ministry down in that country. I hope you understand. For sign also more paper also. Wait, they say if 1 grand lot, if you not give 5 million for sign and they need to sign them. All the money then in their pocket they go. You feel say the way talk so any 25,000 for 1 town lot, even for sign another country. How many millions town lots they inside Freetown? Then no more don't make them for let them get money. But they all lie and nipper. Lie. Particularly that country plan inside and they lie and nipper. Because if you know to that one day where you talk so for sign any paper, any land, acre of land, 25,000 yes, it will generate bokumon. But if you go the set for let them go demarcate your land. Now they pull transport. You understand me? The country plan, and then they plan the country fuck all. We not any party will come with you for them. But if you see madam, you fail this trip here. APC come, SLPP come, all are the same thing, my brother. I tell you. If you fail this 3 years for make that country not going make again. For make the feeder roads there. For months there. Now about 2 million land. But there's no more all man they eat Italian for each 50 fatter. That minister of last and like that. You understand me? Yeah, yeah. You see, all of the tell you this. Nobody what we did that, now try for get a we set, now make a strong union. Not that they anytime we go they trust money now for go buy lands. When you buy lands, they pull on you one. You know if you can wait can hear for make palaba. Una make palaba. You understand me? For sign that paper, then a day you left up. You see, and tell the Lord we look now they look to Dandy. He go find for you. All the dance, all can one word. Then they left them mommy cause here, this, that. If not that enough for nothing they work for. Not for nothing, because then lands the way they go, that for we they for don't come back. Go buy land, what we can now for sign that paper, they need to sign them.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yeah, I wonder we they look to that.
Okay,
yeah?
thank you.
Thank you very much for having me.
Mm-hmm. Look like say this palaver where they talk about. Say where you turn back, you make palaver with your wife. We'll go check that side. Yes, the big boy, you get 3 minutes, sir.
First of all, tax business na salon from the foundation down. That foundation they don't destroy from the time. We will not get tax culture inside we. You know inside the average Leoneans talking about now even the big one there. Tax culture not inside we for belief say for pay tax to government. And government get way the world today now taxes most government that they depend on for develop their own country. All these measures the way they don't put place, yes, it's good. But how sure is it that tax money go benefit the local people they say for side I landed? If what they go bring those kind of development where government go bring with the taxpayer where they don't pay. They go fix the road, they go bring water or light or build small community hospital for them. You're not go there. Even some of these big corporations the way they sell right now. Who knows how many percentage of taxes the way they pay to the government revenue? You know, maybe so they go pay half balance going at somebody else in pocket. You ain't they say for you first. And then they tell you say yes, they're the person in business. Now you go look pay fully matter go. Say they are big. All the thing and they no right. But I for like not to for pay the tax. I for let them implement that to the people. You know they see some of the tax. You say they spend and that's it. So not say people that they pay them small wages tax them. But outside the big then thing and then one person pocket to go. Big with itself, all and we not believe in taxes. We not believe a day, but not say enough for day. If for day, for work for the people. As you might say, you don't see taxes. This is your taxpayer. You didn't see that this country, you pothole. You did an area, you call your mayor, you call say, oh, this road now, can't fix that. You know, do it after winter. So one time, the Leone said this last day. One time, I got bus tire do it after winter just done. Why call the city for fix me tire? Apple to a lot of the amount of people that they say so well we go fix. They say just bring the invoice. That's in they take. But they do end up sending the check. But they take long because the amount of people where they sue the city for say no for patrol there. That's why you tax money, that mean they pay you tax for let them fix the road. So when winter done, so streets they quick, you don't see the motor car they go around, they cover the patrol because they now go through that susu laws. Claim this, claim this. But also, you know, this year, how many patrol we season they don't just now. The season they don't just now, the dust they now they ready for come up. You know, they see the implement of tax. So we not believe the tax there, but we not believe for like work for we. So now we depend on donors, grants where the money they can, they know how they distribute among themselves. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Patrick. Yes, Batunga. You get 3 minutes, sir.
Yes, so famble them. Money not in this country. Governments really not get the money for run the country. If you go around the NAC chest to the big one, them saying sovereign states, well, the international community don't begin show say be sovereign, but you need people that run a government. So now they see so I get a friend who be in the transportation business. When we get a deal, he gets a petrol station. So now they then drive they go take petrol. We inking tell me things them we cancel then petrol. They say that in 2 weeks that they raise the price of petrol again. So now they come from the 300 to 5. We I don't know how that's going to happen. We they do that. But right now, if you drive around the country, you go see all the demand them and power. That's their own dream. They go to host the way they see whether they dream. Even this, but before we get gas station, they get that 2-3 and they get some kind of government connection. And they tell me say they get for increased price of petrol again. So the government now money nowadays, so they do look for all kind of way for make they go raise funds. So this land in what they talk about, but now I think they're ready for do. And you know see anything where government wants now this country now in parliament they go by. Will not get any opposition to the government. This not so just unique to President's bill, even where Brian has been doing the same thing what he wants now in parliaments they do. So I don't know what he get for happen. But the strange thing, the young man that now we not in their power, then they just they go around the build and go to host them. Nice houses them all over. But again, would they say money no they na. But how they go, when they build houses, when they drive them, big boy them. And with impunity, like nobody know the monitor what government they do in this country. So how this country will go before we will not get any opposition to the government. Even we as APC be their power at the same thing no more. So but we pray we get for pray so when they come next month when I ready when I bring back money because money not there right now in this country. Good morning.
Thank you very much, Batonga. Call on the US line.
Yes, Auntie Sal.
Yes, Auntie Sal, you got 3 minutes, ma.
Yes, network, how they do everything. This last caller make her laugh. You say, oh, now they go down and go to money because money not in the country. Anyway, the land in talk, lands ministry, now the most corrupt ministry in Salon. If only government serious, we lands for be another means for make we able for save money and help we save. You go get one green line, the line the echo Tripoli. I don't know if you navigate me. Oh, okay. You know, now one thing from Salon, the government so they engage with the people them. And they the problem they. The fear now let we know we get to drop on this land tax here. Because ordinarily with the pay property tax, we get host then as Salon. And then now they don't say for land. And before find they engage with the people them thoroughly before they implement anything. Or we lack anything then they. We just pray that they're able for overcome that one day. They fix the road for we, give me light, give me water, give me hospitals, and give me so many things them we go make we country better. If we always the Allah sovereign state, we maybe for take care of basic needs, I'm afraid. But where reach per land, the most corrupt you get you land for good surveyor. The surveyor then go to the very land workman then. And then they sell one land, get 3-4 people them. The way you get acre, we then go survey for you. then go charge wey they go pay you, you cut for the land. Where then they come for cancel land, they give other person, then they go back, then go thief by your land after where you don't get them. It's so bad of the Ministry of Land, it's so bad. Well, now it was for sign one grain plan. Plan they way they don't call me, I don't call T, I don't vex. It don't pass 2 years. Now orders from above, now they sign plan. They know to go through, even when you go through the right channel, if it orders from above, no sign, no say and sign your plan. People in a little plan they go left. It's so pathetic. We the situation as I know we pray that we're able to come together and help for rescue we self and we people them. So people they go to Boku money no dey.
I thank
All
you,
right,
Auntie
good night.
Sam.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you. Yes, Goodrich. 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, good morning from Tokyo, the rising sun. First of all, I'd like to say thank you for educating with people that exactly what they happen at the country. And to my good friends, then where they listen, we there for bring the issues, then we'll go able to help them so that they go know exactly who's the problem there, who's at putting and go able to do. Not there for bring anybody down. If they succeed, we self succeed because they are our friends. If we all succeed, the country succeed. 1 year is we all get for no say Sierra Leone. We need land reform. For me, I look into two perspectives: the message and the messenger. I go start with the messenger. Maybe the messenger, you not put the message the right way, but we need land reform. You get plenty of land and then upline them, most especially people like we where they do business and then upline them. We know the difficulties and what would they go through where it come in terms of land. The minister, they talk about the lands then they get for put tax onto them lands then they. But I want to refer the minister to one area. We the come off with on you pass through Mashaka, you come Bushi. You can contract to people that will know say then they go bring development at that country, but we want for the right thing to be done. If you buy cars then at this country also for almost about 100 vehicles, now we're talking about 218 vehicles. Where the spare parts we give you, we wouldn't know where the warranty we give you. So that's why they will get for rich day because I know say at the end of the day, maybe from now to next week, we'll come to that point still. Social media will tell you say if the motor then don't reach because we know say then they already. And this land issue now a very technical problem inside our country today. Upline people that they will get almost about them 50 acres, then 100 acres. Sometimes in they people like we with the face problem at the area then they where they go this and they even want to bring development at the place there, you want to open up something like agriculture, we go even help the people that were there around there and things. Sometimes the people then they refuse. The minister the way they talk it's like where I reforce I've been say now Professor Kalon, you know, the bank governor, because they call figures and all that thing and they stumble. So I've been thinking I say maybe Professor Kalon don't leave from Sri Lanka, you don't go back. And we let him talk about land, what we go do, how we able administer, how we able protect the lands. Today, if you look where they come off from Waterloo, all the way down to Mashaka, you don't almost they join. Let him come for slavery, how people then go they build na the area then they. If you come out there, you can go reach na places like mile 91, the country they say, okay, you want to open factory or you want to open a company now, what the citizens then waiting at the area there and they benefit. I think sit down they back now a good thing. But not to something where they go just tell somebody say you get for pay with this tax, or because you not get that money there, this person go pay, he go give you this. You get for call stakeholders and so that we would know exactly how the people themselves waiting at the land and then go benefit. That company within that 91, that Myro, they plant them trees them. Then they do well there. But what are the benefits of the people that will get their land in there? Now they don't take from Babushi all the way down 91. They don't go as far as Rugneto. Then they at the back of Yoni Banana, then they try to go all the way down na Moyambade. Then land and then people then get their land and the whose benefits when they get. The agreement when they get with the people then Then go give employment to the young man they waiting at the place center. Instead, then go take people then from outside for can work at the place. So all them things then they will get for check on them. Let the minister check back now in draw. After they don't take office. I know say it's so busy up, but let's try for see exactly what thing we go do for benefits all Sierra Leoneans where you can in terms of land. I mean, you take down there for the day.
Thank you, good Gage. Yes, caller, what will you talk to?
Thank you very much, Triple. I did do everybody to the all.
Yeah, you get 3 minutes, eh?
Triple, this land issue here, it's important for the citizen of the country too, and at the same time, it's really, really sad. We don't talk this yesterday or the day before yesterday. Sign no deal with this government to generate fund. So now they squeeze water out of stone. So the people there is no job. Job they no day. When you create a job for people when people really get in land in day, they be happy for pay whatever tax you tell them for them pay because they no see the tax they pay it generate fund. For you, the government, for let facilitate some of those infrastructures them with the but in various community them too. Then they will call development. But if job not day for the people them, and then now you go back, the land where the people and get see, they for begin pay taxes for them, which means see if then tax and they begin accumulate, you never pay. Now then they make government the jog you land, the people and I am. They say because of you need for pay them tax me where the land not belong to again. That we don't left no mandate now. Are you left up empty-handed? You know, you get nothing again for able for generate for himself or in family members then. Tripoli, it is sad. We worry at the diaspora now. We get an organization at the Virginia Tripoli. We help people away. We help schools them, now various communities them. Tripoli, I will send you some of them pictures in the. Let you watch who certain schools they need in the. School they don't open, then picking in a ground they sit down, we then send with them picture in the. How give for help or get benches them. So say how if I tackle this? This is not the right time. I will tell you Tripoli, if I send you them picture, I will see them picture, let you look them. Tears run me eyes. Where are they see the picking and they say that gone? Tripoli that gone. You know, then man call themselves soon, and they cut cord, the ticket they for them picking and sit down. Some of them are gone, they sit down, Tripoli, because window not day, bench not. It's so I'm telling you, Tripoli, right now, that I know they are mobilized now. Now we see how we for create them furniture and live for them at least let them get side for sit down. But this they people are so wicked. For Minister of Education now, for Minister of Last, I don't know the idea lost by. I never understand. They don't get no common sense roadmap. I don't know. They don't get common sense roadmap. How salon for move. Now for chat people, no more. God forbid. Chat people. What I mean by that? We for chat people, no more cut, no more put that in pockets. That's not the way forward. It is not the way forward today. It's not the way forward tomorrow. Let's build the foundation. How we create a job for them people here. Create a job for me. Give me job back. Then you tell me say, oh my, I don't give job now. Now they work. We they pay tax once more. We all live in the western part of the world. We they pay again. I live in Virginia, Tripoli. We they pay property tax. We they drive the road. But we they pay for them. Let year around. You know, pay property tax. They didn't want you say. Now when you go DMV for work this time motoka, believe me, 90 they pay. Some what they do say they trace you put at your job. Now your job, they just select a normal job. Guess what they do? They say that man they get for pay with tax that this state here will live. The next paycheck, send them to we. Then they talk to himself. Believe me, they say the letter. You see the letter say you get for pay $1,000 some $100 for your taxes, but don't send on a job. Which means you don't say when you check the car now, you check the cost of voting, $1,000 something dollar. Then by you, but you they pay for it. You know what you make? You they pay, but you know they fill up because you know say at the end of the day. Yes, now they're right when they take the taxes there because they give you the services what you need. So where are the services? People need the services before you get access for tax. These people, they don't get common sense. Thank you very much, Tripoli.
Thank you very much, Mohammed.
I'm sending the picture there, let you watch them.
Okay.
Believe you me, my brother.
Yeah. Yes, Musa, get 3 minutes.
All right, thank you very much. Me from the whole talk self, the minister, like they even talk like somebody we want for encourage citizens them. You dey threaten, in fact, you dey talk like you dey jealous people we get acres of land. If person gets money, forget all anything and they for themselves. Now they're right. If somebody want to buy a whole village, as long you go through the right channel, now you right for do them. Now you money. And would they see then the ministers and some man will not be even get, some man will not rent it be there. Just short time where they don't come, they don't build mansions. Where some man just even go grab or then go buy other person land by force. Nobody know the cost them, but they carry the threaten where you get almost acres, we'll go tell you saying that this you go pay, you go begin tell other people them for let them buy. That is like you're threatening the people. Also, with the whole discussion, they even talk about waiting the people and they even benefit. Let's forget about freedom, because freedom, however the people probably go on for, then Sabi maneuver for see how then they get money for pay that money. It depends on how much they go see. But you talk about them villages there. Oh, where person go sell for go invest, the way they charge you. How much the way they charge people in a village where they even where investors are not able to buy for do them projects. Do I win a free term? Investors then they buy acres. Where free term where you ask for land, the amount of money where they charge you if they build past some post. Investors then they do them. Village, we all don't go to village, we all don't come on here in one way or the other for go do something that we village them. And besides, virgin guns then they. If you go say to say where the person don't prepare for himself, for let do either in your own farm or try forget in your own structure. That you want to go buy dinner in hand, it can definitely make it expensive because you don't get another job. For let it go create a virgin ground for let go start all in over. All villages, all townships then get virgin ground at the back. Reservations then they and development will not they get themselves. Not the way you can buy the person in your house or buy the outside. So you to go meet the other people that will get land. For let them give you the land, for let them pay you for the young land where they get, because you want to pay young workers them. You don't even think about how to reduce the amount of people that we don't employ. You just think no more now, say, how to exploit other people them for take care of the one that we don't employ. Now advantage, not talk like a leader, it threaten people them, and that is uncalled for. And some of these people, and they make every day the government unpopular. We can understand how some supporters then can vex where people and they say the truth. But these are some of the things we then self not for even proud of. For let somebody they come on national TV or radio station for talk like you are fighting with people when they get your private property. It's uncalled for. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Musa. Yes, Tolo. 3 minutes.
Yeah. Me, I just remember the people we in a village where some people now give them the land way after the people are harvest then they can give them small parity in the harvest. Some people they take 3 months, 4 months. How many people are going to pay that kind of money and who are them people they pull them money and they can't want call and say no more say na problem na for the people. That's in the number for what I not believe so. Then come na freedom. Freedom, the feeder roads them because when government they do them TSU, if you begin tell people to pay for the land, and that means they want to still get plan for develop the country. For make them small roads there. And governments are not say they go ready for waiting will come. That discussion they are not say they go ready for that. You cannot for just go attack people for say let them pay for the land. They will not know what you the government they do. Now all them thing and they make them the judge and project they get WhatsApp project because WhatsApp if they say they want put their line and they all over the country like free trust no more. Then therefore make them feel the roads and they now all they make them the balance all them thing and they because not just go by itself like that. If you want to attack people for land, yeah, you must have what you want to do. But you know they do for people. So now they go bring where at the end of the day go give them bad name, it make them very, very unpopular. A serious confusion now be.
especially people holding a village journalists for then there's a somebody 1 acre, 5 acres, say plant, so you don't plant long. And then how about the other people them plant then cashew and palmine and then palmine. When they take some they take 6-7 years before they get harvest. You know, some man get almost acres. So how do they get for deal with some people and they show them therefore they pay for their acres and they no, then they not get for you know, an officer get for all water. And then find other way for get money, but that land business it will bring confusion at the country and make them very, very unpopular. So that they know immediate.
All right, thank you very much, Tolo.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks to everybody who don't call and be part of the program today. As we are here, we don't bring and come to you. So, let the conversation continue until the minister saying that the discussion don't start. So, who self don't start with them. Any other team we are here, we go out and let the discussion continue. But if you go to the provinces, if you go to some parts now make me ask, what about the one them where nobody no go meet? Because the minister they talk like say the entire country they don't go meet all my we get land don't they invest to them. So now the candies for can beat the one that we get land. If we start with an incentive, we're going to make them. They're talking now about agriculture. Bring the people on board. Yes. Like right time, I plant coconut, I plant cashew. I know say that one in the next 5-6 years now go say are they able to forget something out of offer. The person not start it, but a tax now one way come out with. I don't know how they think go. But I say na ain't go bring investments. That one then they bring we tax the person. Now they come for can plant. Now they come for can invest. We tax her. We a lot of places. Then first 2 years, then they no say better no they. Then they waive them tax. Then they know who they tax. They say they ain't go bring them come. Oh, we get things then now we mind the way they tell we things them. We go see how that one they go work out. We'll go there back tomorrow, yeah? I got help we.